She's a good-hearted woman in love with a two-timing man. Oh, I love that song. Hello. Guy Solis here, Gentleman's Edge, Denver, Colorado. Today I'm doing a test shave. I'm going to be test shaving this Wade & Butcher. I just polished it, honed it, put on these nice horn scales. They're 3/16 of an inch as per instructions of the owner. I also installed a nice handcrafted bone scales or bone wedge, and this one here, these scales here are 1/8 of an inch thick. This one here is a Anchor brand German steel 5/8 straight razor. Same thing, polished, honed, new scales. I'll tell you what, I fell in love with these scales. Like, not jet black, but a really super dark brown, and the tan streaking on it. Just a beautiful razor. This one here, though, warped a couple times, so I've held on to it. I've done some restructuring of the molecules, as they say. In other words, I heated it up, and if you have scales that are warped, any horn scales that are warped, I'll be glad to share with you how I fixed them. Like I said, all you're doing is rearranging molecules with heat. Anyway, I just got these off the stones. I honed them and stropped them. They're ready to go for a test shave. And today I'm going to go with the Madame Scolioli. I got the soap blooming. I got my brush soaking. I think before I go too much further, I should probably take off my hat, huh? Let me pour a little bit of this bloom water. I like to agitate the bloom water on this puck. Actually, I just bought the puck. I didn't buy the whole container for it. So I got the, well, I dropped the lid. I got the label and I put it on the lid of this container here. So I'm just going to a little bit of that bloom water right there. I already got the Noxzema on my face, so let's just lather it up. Oh, I have to go out there with my dolly when it gets a little cooler here. It's August here in Colorado. Not too terribly hot. A lot of overcast this summer. Just very strange weather. But on my particular lot, since we have a wood-burning stove, we cut down 9 trees on this lot. They weren't good trees. They were just kind of junk trees that people just let grow and just, they were trash. So we cut them down, split them, burned them. Have a little bit of oak left. That oak was a real nightmare. It took me and another guy 8 hours to use a hydraulic splitter to break it down. It was just a nightmare. I said I would rather just trash these stumps and everything and go buy some already split up. But anyway, I got a neighbor right over here. He had a lodgepole pine tree in his yard. It just suddenly died. So I know my tree cutter, so I gave him my card and I said, make sure you kind of save back this firewood for me. So that's what he did, which is cool because, you know, it's 3 cords of firewood. You know, the guy cut it up into 18-inch pieces. So all I gotta do is just split it, basically. Madame Scolioli Dust Shaker. If you've never tried this soap, I really recommend it because it's really a nice soap. Nice smell, nice slickness. They're changing the formula because they don't want to use palm anymore, which is admirable. So, just whip this into a nice little lather. I really need these razors to shave well right now because I want to get them in the mail. I'm on like a 3-week wait for honing over here. That gives me a week extra. It's not really a 3-week wait, I guess, but it's a 2-week wait. But I give myself a little bit of time because the stubborn razor, or sometimes I talk a client into putting on new scales. Nothing fancy today. So I got my new contraption set up. I think it's a winner. Alright. The one I am most curious about is the Wade & Butcher because it had a little tricky little edge to it. It's got a wider edge than what I like, but I always start off a wedge in honing. See, with 3 layers of tape, and I run it over my 1000 grit and see what it's doing. And I go down, and I don't like to go down too far because I don't want a big wide edge. But this edge, it's okay. It's a little bit different, but it's the only angle I could find where it cuts. Certainly comfortable. It's cutting like a champ. When you get an edge that is got a little bit of a warp to it, and you need a thinner stone, a more narrow stone, but I'm not going to go buy every stone that I have in a narrower width. Yeah, sure is comfortable. So let's put this one aside and try this little humdinger of a blade. Beautiful. Just cutting that hair to beat the band, as they say. One thing I like also about the Madame Scodioli is it rinses off your blade pretty nice. Some soaps you have to wipe them off, but comfortable. Anyway, so I got a lot of people in the neighborhood who know me. If they have a tree to get cut down, they know. They contact me, and see, I get deals, not big deals, but I get a good deal for people in the neighborhood who get their tree removed by this guy that I know. And I get the deal because I get the firewood. He's got a new guy. This guy got his tree cut next to a couple of houses down. I was watching him. Like, he threw all the branches away that were bigger than this. So I can burn almost all of it. And he kept me just a trunk. It's like, man, I don't want just a trunk. Anyway, I'm kind of lucky because since my Jeep is down, I can't use my trailer to do anything, and so he's only 2 houses down. So, and if you know that kind of pine tree I was talking about, it's not a real huge tree. Let's see, I'm going to go this way actually. It's really a comfortable blade. It's got a blade in, some Dobo, somebody got off of on Craigslist. I don't know what this guy did to that thing. He just, you know, ad said it was in new condition. So the guy bought it not knowing what he had, and I look at him going, wow. You know, it's like the spine is just garbage. You know, it's like you had the center of the spine just wore down to a nub. Obviously using some narrow stone. He probably got at one of these cheap shave shops. You ever see those conchs are on a paddle and they're about, the stone's about that wide or something? People don't know how to use them. So he did that, and the edge was just crap. I told the guy I'm going to spend 15 minutes on it. You prepay me up front because I ain't working for free. So I worked on it. And I won't even describe to you what it was like. I kind of did what I could, got disgusted with it. I told the guy I was done. Ouch. This is going, my razors after I'm done with this test shave is I will touch it up on my stone again, and I'll drop it in the barbicide and strap it. Send it out. So I get this razor back to him. He said he liked it. He said he liked the razor. I'm going, well, he says, well, if you like it, you like it, but find another razor. And I gave him that link that I send everybody so they don't waste their time buying a used up and useless razor, you know. Here comes the test. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm a sharpologist or, you know, that I'm the most bitchin', you know, honer in the land or any of this ridiculous crap. I'm more like an apprentice. But I do pay really close attention to what I am doing, because I do not want to ruin anyone's razor. And when I first started off doing this, and I bought some you know, guinea pig razors, I made all my mistakes on those, but you know, but that was on me. Okay, final analysis on the razors. I'm very happy that the Wade & Butcher is shaving the way it is, because it's a little bit tricky for me. Because the way it had like a warp kind of going this way, and then at the end had a warp going the other direction. And so I got that all figured out. Dropping my stuff. Let's put some of this great cologne on. You guys seen me do all this before. No reason to comment. That time I did smell a little bit of palm. I never smelled that before this. Anyway, get this off my hands. It really does have a lot of oil in that aftershave. When I come back and reintroduce it without the palm oils, that in the soap, it's going to be interesting, and I'll be first in line to buy them. So, okay, it's my final analysis of these two razors. Okay, this is the German-made Anchor. This is the Wade & Butcher that I call a Tomahawk, both with custom scales. I think I did an excellent job, so I'm happy about that, to give these back to Mr. Ramos. So y'all take care, and remember, every day is a good day for a shave. All right, bye.